You get what I need, and I'll give them to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find them all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt's always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
Weeks. And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
What's up, guys? Artz here, the creative gamer, welcoming you back to Assassin's Creed, and now we really are an assassin! Booyah! So we have our threads, our tools, our mission, and our goals. So, that's us, we're set. Just need to go find our guys and stuff now, I believe. Or we're coming out of the Animus, maybe. No, yeah.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. There's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Oh, Desmond, you badass. So did we actually get to play as Desmond now? That's quite epic.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Don't think he likes that idea very much.
Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal. Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Oh booyah, we actually get to do a climbing mission with Desmond. I'm loving this game now. Started off a bit slow, but wow, I'm very impressed now. It's only took us like 4 hours to get it starting to play good. It's actually probably more than that now, man. But this is amazing. We actually get to play as Desmond. That's freaking amazing, man. Well done, Ubisoft. And we always have to have the hood up. It's just it's the assassin's way. Whoa!
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Oh, it's epic, man. Look at that. Oh, we're not jumping to there, are we? Oh, ooh, Jesus up at Christ. If you really had to do that, you'd just be like, fuck that! Oh god, look at that. It's epic. I would imagine this would look amazing on PC. Screw you, Ubisoft, get your PC ports out at the same time. Are we going to jump to this and slide round? Oh! Jesus Christ! Signal lost. UAV 1? What? Oh, here we are. How many missions do we get to do, Desmond? This seems to be UAV 1. How fast can we climb this? Not very fast. Oh. So, do we go up or do we go round? Let's try and not die this time. There we go. I knew we weren't supposed to land on it. Up the middle. Yep. Ooh. This looks incredibly fun to do. If you're on a wire, at least.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
I think I'd rather deal with security.
Right side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively tased.
Shut up, Sean.
I think I'd rather deal with the security than deal with this man. Jeez. Oh yes, that's how it's done. That must just be an easier way up. Oh Jesus. Ugh. And
Once you reach the top of the lit up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
oh yeah, it's
Well, you might worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. Was it?
oh god. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was doing that. Oh, this game is amazing. And jump through. Oh Jesus. Oh god, look at this.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late and you'll miss the building.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh god, look at this, man, it's epic. I think this might be my new thumbnail from now on, guys. Have a look at that. So if the video's up to this one has had this thumbnail, then you know where it came from. So guys, are you ready? Whee!
Now, open your chute now.
Oh yeah, look at that. We actually get to use glide to shoot as well. Oh wow, this is awesome. Very well done, Ubisoft. This is an amazing game. I'm just gonna keep saying this. Oh yeah. I just climbed up a building and I parachuted to this one. I'm a boss. Why is this person got that cell?
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you've got to count.
Well, your boss man obviously didn't expect us to be a complete badass, did he?
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
So the whole point of this story is just outside of here to get something open with power cores, and inside Connor we're supposed to just find this key. So I'm interested, I want to find out where this thing goes. So obviously guys, you've saw me in here before, but we're obviously here now looking for somewhere to put this power source. Hopefully it's along here and we're not wasting time. Obviously we're a pro at getting along this now. We've done it like 5 times. By any chance is it this thing? Oh yes it is.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
What? Oh wow. It opened up some kind of magic door. They like to be dramatic in this game, but they don't really let the dramatic scenes go on for long, do they? Just straight to the point. Look, this door opened. Go through it.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered, make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
I do not get to find out what they did next. Or is that just a really long cutscene, then we climb up like 4 more stairs and then there's another big cutscene? How far does this go up? Not far. Oh god. Oh, here we are in our cutscene.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward. We could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
So is there what door is this? Oh well, right guys, we're going to wrap this episode up here. If you enjoyed this episode of a lot of cutscenes and a lot of story packed into the one, where we got our assassin for Connor and we got to be a badass as Desmond, what's better? Right guys, we'll catch you in the next episode where hopefully we get to be more badasses, and see you later.